So here we have the Murciélago SV seat, but there's a little special thing, because these are actually, I checked the VIN number. It turns out this is from an LP640. But the thing is, if you look at some of the traditional Murciélago SV designs, they have one more horizontal bar here. So I think what's going on, let me turn this around for you. Also, the original seats are supposed to be carbon fiber. So what I think is going on here, I do believe, even though they come from a Murciélago LP640, I believe a dealership sold these seats to an LP640 because the owner wanted to have SV seats. The original SV seats being rare, or maybe not available unless you have an SV. So I believe, and let me know your comments down as well down below. What do you think? I believe these are actually Gallardo Superleggera seats. Because I found these seats like this on the internet. They basically are identical to the Murciélago SV seats. The difference being here, the pattern is perforated, and on the Lamborghini Murciélago SV, it has more like a downward pointing arrow pattern. And on the seat itself, everything's same, but there's one more additional bar here at the back. So when I turn this around, you can see that, let me come over here. You might not be able to see me, but hopefully you can see this. Let me make sure that this is all. These are actually inlets. So we have a couple of screws here. I hope that we can release the screws and take these inlets out. There's like a plastic inlet in here. And the new one is basically the same inlet, but just with an additional center bar here and here as well. So if we would just redesign new center inlets, we could convert these to original. These are original Lamborghini seats already, but then they're not Superleggera seats, they're actually Murciélago SV seats. And that could be well, it's not a money glitch, but this is one idea to how to do business, right? And as long as open about everything. But of course, our main idea is to not only to have these converted, but also to have them reproduced within DMC for the Schöner Project. Honestly, they're in such excellent condition. Thank you so much, Klassen Parts from Germany. Again, this is not sponsored. This is the second time I buy from Klassen Parts, and the center console arrived. First of all, these guys ship quickly, immensely quickly. Within 24, 48 hours, it's shipped. Everything comes with DHL Express. But the condition is amazing. So if you're looking for a set of original Murciélago SV seats, okay, as we just said, even though they come from an original Murciélago, but I do believe they might actually be Gallardo Superleggera seats. But for an original set, you're looking at about $7,000 to $10,000 US. Now here comes the thing, right? In order to make money, we find these seats. So take a guess how much I paid for a set of these two original seats that I can since they come from a Murciélago, I'm allowed to say these are original Lamborghini Murciélago seats. SV, okay, that's spending a little bit, even though it's exactly the SV style. I'm gonna check out the serial number later on. It could be that these are SV seats. So if you know anything more about this, did these seats come out in more than one design, let me know down below. But coming back to the point is, yeah, this is how you make money, right? You're looking for something, but you're looking for slightly different search terms, and then you're able to make a good deal. I like toys as well. You see here in the background, you see some Lego toys. When I grew up with the Masters of the Universe, Star Wars as well a little bit. That's why the Lego Star Wars toys. There was a figurine called the He-Man Faker, and if you're a little bit of a collector, you know that the He-Man Faker from India is one of the holy grails. You can get like more than $10,000 US for a small minifigure, even not packed, okay, not even on the card. Just if you find that one is worth $10,000 US. So to translate this into the toy world as well, right? You don't search for He-Man Faker. You might search for Blue He-Man, or Faker, F-A-K-E-R. You try to search F-A-K-R-E, something like this. This gives you a much higher chance, and that's what we did here with the seats. I just kept looking for an offer, and then I was able to buy a set of Murciélago SV seats here with the given restrictions I just mentioned for, hold yourself, 2,400 euro. It's about 2,500 US dollars for 2 seats. For 2, that's 1,200, right? So the second one, I'm not getting it out now. There's a second one as well. The second one, Klassenpass was very honest and upfront about it. The second one is a little bit bleached out, but I'm gonna take at least one, take off all the leather, and because we're gonna do a reproduction of the seat. And I calculated we could like do a 3D scan, and then I'm gonna reprint this for the mold, but it's gonna be cheaper if I use the other one and just use the original seat to make a mold. But yes, so much about this. Let's see who is online. Saratin, thank you so much for sticking with us until right now. Where are you based? Let me know. And I hope that you enjoyed this unpacking. We're gonna upload this right after. I'm probably gonna do a follow-up video on the serial number as well. So I do see a lot of things here. By the way, these are not just the seats, they came with the original rails. I love these. I love these. Oh, you see, they're fixed. I never knew this. Probably open this, close this. I thought it's more like the whole thing you can lift. Let me know if you want to do a deep dive on these seats. But this is an unpacking for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for sticking with me, and I'll see you next time with DMC Life. And of course, for our brand new Murciélago project, I have to say the Schöner as well.